Welcome dear learners, I am Dr. Raju Tomar. Will be starting today's lecture with process of interview. There are three stages in which the interview is conducted. The first stage is pre-interview. So before the interview, what all preparations we need to do? First is we need to have the photocopy of our resume and documents. Generally, we must carry 2 or 3 photocopies of our documents and CV. Original documents must also be carried with us. Next is employer research. Employer research, how we can get the information of the company in which we are going for appearing in an interview. We can collect the information through different websites, news, media coverage, alumni network, or through our social circle, so that we can have first hand experience of the company. And many of the questions which the company or the interviewer asks, there we can answer something if we know about the company. And if we are not having any knowledge about the company, then we will not be able to answer those questions. We need to do practice, and practice will be done in a form of a mock interview. Next stage is during the interview. So now we have reached at the venue where the interview will be conducted. So we have to reach before time at the venue wherever we have to appear for an interview. So the first thing is this, that we have to relax, we have to be calm, and the thoughts must be positive. So we must have positivity around us in our mind. Next one is reach the location of your interview before scheduled time. Dress properly. Definitely, if we are appearing in an interview, we have to wear formals. Next one is before entering the interview hall, we always knock the door and ask the permission to enter. Greet the interviewer. Now, when we have got the entry into the interview hall, then we have to wish them. If one member is there, we are going to wish him or her. If the panelists are sitting over there, we are going to wish all of them. Now we have to maintain eye contact and we have to be friendly and courteous while we are there in front of an interviewer. Attitude is the key. Attitude means positive attitude. That should be reflected through our body language, facial expressions, and even while we are answering the questions. So the approach must be positive. Never speak negatively. Negative words like no, not, must be avoided. We always have to reflect our positive inclination towards another person. Be attentive and answer relevantly. Whatever questions they are asking, we have to be relevant in answering those questions. We have to speak clearly and concisely because they are not having the time to read or to listen our stories. So whatever they have asked, only that much of answer we have to give. Now, the interview is over, then we have to leave from the interview hall. Next is post interview. Now, when we are leaving the interview hall, then after that, we must take the information from the receptionist so that we can leave that place if the result will be declared later. Post interview, now we have reached our home. Then after that, we are waiting for an email from the side of an employer because as per the information of the receptionist, she has said us to wait for an email. So if the email is there with us, whether it is negative or whether it is positive, we always have to reply in a thanksgiving email that ultimately thanks for providing an opportunity to us. If we are selected, then definitely it will be positive. But even if we are not selected, then in that case too, we have to thanks them for an opportunity for appearing in an interview. Thank you. Comment for your doubts. Notes के लिए Telegram channel join करें. The link is given in the description box.